Hi, this is so funny the way I just started this video off. Oh my god, that is so ghetto to me. I apologize. Hey Scorpio, okay, I had lost track of who I was doing this video for, but hey Scorpio, how are you? So welcome back to my channel, the Ancestors, Creations, and Messages. We are currently in a waning gibbous moon phase, okay? So the moon is not in fullness anymore. This is the moon phase we slip into right after the full moon. So as the full moon starts to decrease and release, so do our mind, bodies, and spirits, okay? We are aligned with the moon more than we could ever even know, okay? So use this time. The waning gibbous moon it helps you to go within, okay? So it's a time for introspect and gratitude. All right, so this message will help you with how can you practice introspection within yourself and others, and also how can you show gratitude for yourself and others, okay? So this is an angel message for the collective Scorpio. So if you have Scorpio anywhere in your birth chart, there will be messages here for you today, okay? So keep in mind introspection and gratitude when it comes to these messages. I will be using my herbal deck, so if you need to take notes or screenshot whatever herbs you're guided to use, feel free to do so. Let me turn the meditation music down. I feel like it was loud. Okay. So let's get into your messages. Thank you, Goddess. Thank you, God. Thank you, Holy Angels, Ancestors, Spirit Guides of the Holy Angelic Realm. Thank you, Divine Creator. Send down your angels of the Holy Angelic Light for the collective Scorpio regarding their angel messages, whatever the angels want them to know and be aware of for this waning gibbous moon to help them with introspection and gratitude. Waning gibbous moon messages for the collective Scorpio. Ooh, I love that. The rose came out, okay? It kind of came out in reverse. All right, it did come out in reverse. So I feel like, you know, roses are very significant. I see it looks like a little butterfly. Yeah, it just looks like a butterfly, but it's a rosary. Okay, so rosaries could be significant. The woman of Willendorf or something like that. I know it's like the woman's figure, so a curvy body figure could be very significant. Okay, primroses, roses, rose hips, chili peppers, okay, could be very significant. They are very significant. Get you some so you can go within, show yourself some introspect. The Empress literally came out. You're an Empress right now. You're an Empress anytime, but especially right now, you're an Empress, okay? And Valentine's Day is coming up, okay? Look at the heart. It's a heart symbol with honey. So get you some honey, some roses, some rose hips, some chilies. Do something with it, okay? Spice. It's giving sweet and spicy, okay? That's what I just heard. Sweet and spicy. The Empress, okay? So yeah, I love this. I feel like because it came out in reverse, so you might not be feeling all the way sweet and spicy right now. You might not be feeling that. You might be feeling more spicy than sweet. But I feel like, you know, I'm hearing balance. Just balance it out, okay? But you're definitely in this Empress energy. I see 3, so 333 could be very significant. So yeah, that's okay. Y'all messages coming right on out. So I feel like y'all not wasting no time. I feel like messages are coming right out for you. I feel like there's no delays. If there were delays, I feel like they're not being delayed much longer. I feel like things are speeding up for you. You have, I keep my own counsel. Okay, so I feel like also, so there's something that you could be seeing, something that you could be feeling, something that you want to say, and I feel like you're not saying it. Something you're seeing, you're saying that you don't want to say. You know, you don't want to see it, you don't want to say it. You're keeping it to yourself. You're keeping a lot of things to yourself. You're definitely, you know, as the Empress is very like on her throne. She helps people. She's a healer. She heals herself. Basically all she has to do is sit there, and that's enough, okay? So I feel like you're definitely radiating out of that energy. You're keeping business to yourself. You're keeping things to yourself, the things you see, the things you feel, the things you want to say. You're like holding your tongue, okay? Look how she's holding that feather. Feathers represents like balance and that mocked energy, okay? Communication, air, you know. So I feel like some things, just some downloads, you could be having dreams. There's a lot of things you're seeing and picking up on, and you're just like, I'm gonna keep that to myself, you know, that type of energy, okay? Or I'm gonna keep this for me this time. Like, yeah, like keep things to you sometimes, like, you know, like blessings and little visions that come across for you, for the good and for the bad. You know, I feel like it's just a time for you to keep to yourself, okay? Take your own advice. Do more for yourself during this time. Keep tight to yourself, okay? Especially when it comes to your heart. All right, that feather on her chest is very significant, okay? So a feather could be very significant for you as well. But yeah, so I feel like, you know, you might not be feeling the best, okay, but you're very beautiful regardless. With the roses, so beautiful. Like, roses are just so healing, okay? So with the rose here coming up and the Empress, it came out in reverse once again, but I feel like I'm talking in circles, so I apologize. But I feel like when it comes to why, like, the moon phase is in wine and gibbous, and it's a time for introspection and gratitude. So introspect and go within. How can you balance that Empress energy? Okay, and this is for females and males watching. Okay, for the males watching that's in this Empress energy, don't be afraid of that, or don't be afraid of the Empresses around you, or women around you, the women that is watching this video as well. Like, the feminine energies within yourself, when you don't feel your best and when you don't feel your prettiest, still understand that, you know, it's what's inside you that matters, okay? The essence is what matters the most, okay? So understand that some days you could be salty, some days you could be well, not salty is not what I wanted to say. Some days you could be fiery, hot, spicy. Some days you could be sweet, you know, very, like, you know, soothing. You know, I feel like it's all about that balance, and that mixture is what makes the Empress who she is. So just take some time to be grateful, and take some time to have some introspection when it within you, when it comes to how can you harness the Empress energy more. Okay, how can you show love to yourself, show love to others, but still be spicy, fiery, sweet, gentle, soothing, soft, all at the same time, because it's all in there, okay? You know, and then I keep my own counsel. So be more grateful for the things you have. Be more grateful for things that, you know, the way you can show gratitude to yourself also is by keeping things to yourself, taking your own advice, like using your own healing methods, using your own visions, okay? Like, basically taking everything you see, everything you want to say, everything you know you want to say that you've seen, and using it for yourself. That's what keeping your own counsel is all about. Like, holding your tongue, holding things from others, other people. All right, and I think that's also why the Empress came in reverse as well too, because you're learning how, like, when to say things, when not to say things. You're learning when to keep some energies to yourself. You're learning when to keep things to yourself, for yourself as well too. Okay, so yeah, I love that though. I really love that. I feel like you're growing a lot within yourself. I definitely feel like you're seeing a lot of things, you're feeling a lot of things, okay? And you're being called and you're being guided to keep your roses, okay? Somebody could be about to throw their roses out or something like that, but something about roses is very significant here for you too. And with it being in reverse, with the Empress coming out in reverse, okay? So, you know, and that's so funny. My cousin, she a Scorpio, she gave me a rose the other day, and it's sitting up there so beautifully. And if you watching this, you know, that's like a message to her and a message for everybody else out there. Like, you are the rose yourself as well too. Like, you know, like, harness your energy, use all your magic, use all your visions, like, use all your knowledge, use all your honey, all your sweetness, all your charm on yourself. Like, use it for yourself. Do something for yourself is what I heard. Like, literally show some gratitude to yourself. And then with this, I keep my own card and I keep my own counsel and introspection. Like, you're definitely falling into a time where you're like digging deeper into yourself, digging deeper into those visions you're having. Like, you're starting to, like, before you go and need advice from somebody else or tell somebody something about it, like, you're like, let me write this down, let me meditate on this myself for a second, let me see what's going on myself for a second, you know, like keeping, you know, taking your own advice, like keeping some things for yourself, if that makes sense. Okay. So like physically, literally, mentally, physically, and spiritually, I feel like it's the time for you to keep things to yourself, keep things for yourself. You know, work with your softer side, and also do some introspection on your soft side. What makes you soft? What makes you sweet? What makes you spicy? What makes you hot? Okay, like literally do some introspection and some gratitude for those things. All right, be grateful for your ups and your downs. Be grateful for and be aware of what you see, what you hear, what you say, what you look at, what you watch. Okay, it's very significant here. All right. But yeah, so side channel messages, get you some rose hips, get you, I just seen 1111, but get you some rose hips, get you some roses. A rosary could be very significant. Rose pendants and rose, somebody has like a rose brooch could be very significant. I also see ruby could be significant, or red crystals. Any red crystals and red stones could be very significant. Chilies, I heard triskelion, so triskelions could be very significant, like the little threes. I know 333 is very significant here with the Empress. Okay, honey could be significant. Somebody named Rose, somebody named Honey. Primroses could be significant. Get you some. Yeah, honeycombs and stuff could be very, very significant here. You see those hearts? It's a lot of hearts. It looks like a little butterfly right there, the way the beads are wrapped. Okay, waist beads. Rose, oh my God, rose quartz. Duh. Get you some rose quartz. Rose quartz beads. Rose quartz jewelry. Okay. A lot of roses, a lot of hearts. A lot of feathers. Eye contacts. Eyebrows could be very significant. Blue eyes could be significant. Pink feathers or like flamingo feathers could be very significant, and things like that. Somebody could have their hair in 2 French braids or 2 like pigtails going to the back. That could be very significant here. Okay, but yeah, like keep some things to yourself, keep some things for yourself, do something for yourself. Take this time to go inward and show yourself some gratitude. Okay, I feel like you've been on the lower side lately. You might not have been feeling yourself, you might have not have been feeling beautiful, feeling like the Empress, but that's just because you're on the lower side of that. So raise those vibrations by going inward, showing yourself some love, keeping things to yourself. You know, show yourself. That's how you're gonna practice introspection right now and gratitude. So I hope this message helps somebody. I know it will. Okay, you are beautiful, you are loved, you are the Empress. Okay, your advice from Spirit is to keep things to yourself, keep your own counsel, practice what you preach, do something for yourself. Okay, keep your visions to yourself. All right, so I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Until next time.